Welcome to your Hometown News. I'm April Frelke with my co-host Joe Minnie. And Joe, here we are on set too.
Yes.
Here all night.
Yes, all night. And we got St. Patrick's Day coming up.
St. Patrick's Day is coming up. And I'm so glad who we're interviewing because I was just shopping at Molter's. And I bought my brisket there, my cabbage, the red potatoes,
your corned
some onion,
beef.
the corned beef. Isn't it called a brisket?
I don't know.
Okay, well, let's ask Mark, right? Because he's here. Well, our first guest, this is the owner of Tomah's only family-owned grocery store. Please welcome to our program, Mark Molter. Mark, welcome.
Thank you.
Glad to have you. So is it called a brisket or corned beef? Can I call it?
You call it either way. It's that, a brisket is the cut of beef. So there's points, there's flats, there's briskets. There's a multitude of different corned beefs.
I bought the point one. Point corned beef. So, yum.
Yes.
I can't wait.
So, Mark, Molter's, what's going on there? Is there some new developments?
Yeah, we're making some changes, some exciting changes. We're bringing a pharmacy in. We should have that by May 1st. We're bringing sushi, a service meat case, like the old-fashioned where you go tell your butcher what you're looking for out of the meat case. We'll also be making renovations in the produce department and decor, just modernizing it, making it my family's own store instead of we purchased it a year and a half ago, and we're just waiting to make some changes to see what we thought or what the people in town were saying they were looking for. So we're just moving in that direction, listening to our clientele, and hopefully making it a better store for them.
Yeah, for the last couple of months I've been going in, there's always some kind of construction going on. So the pharmacy counters, where's that going to be located in the store?
It's in the rear behind the produce section.
Okay.
And we'll also have a...
Where the restrooms are in that back area?
Yes, exactly. And then we'll also have a kiosk for pickup outside, or drive-through.
Sure. The produce section looks like it's pretty well almost finished. Like when you kind of walk in, where would you say, is that the most kind of done area?
That's the most complete right now, but the sushi and the service meat counter are pretty much finished except for some licensing requirements yet before we can open them up. And pharmacy actually is mostly complete also. So it's just finishing touches, I guess you might say. Decor finishing touches and things like that. So yeah, we're excited about it. It's really going to change the look of the store inside, and it's really going to give customers some more options as far as pharmacy, sushi at the store, service meat counter, just more of a one-stop shop.
Okay. And you be wrapping that up in April, or do you think a little bit going to May a little bit?
May go into May a little bit for the pharmacy. Once again, we're waiting on some licensing requirements. As you know, we have coronavirus, so there's different facets of that. It has to get through there's a lot of layers of licensing involved with a pharmacy. So just making sure we get all those done, and all those agencies have to send somebody out to come talk and make a site visit, and everything has to be coordinated. And with the coronavirus, we've been seeing a little bit of delays just because of the conflict of people being able to get out right away.
Can you tell me a little bit more about the butcher counter, the meat? Because I'm really curious about that. What would be an example of something a customer could come and purchase, or how would that look?
Well, they could come up, for instance, say, I want an 1.25 inch ribeye.
Oh, really getting specific about the measurements instead of everything's prepackaged. So.
No, right. It's not prepackaged. It's laid out. I mean, they could ask for something very specific, and they'd be able to go get it cut for them. Or we'll have fresh seafood in the case as well. And a lot of our specialty items, such as our marinated beef roast, our burgundy pepper roast, or marinated chicken breast, or in-house sausages or brat patties, things like that that are more specialized and made by us on site.
Is that going to be in that deli counter area?
Yes, it'll be
right past the florist?
contiguous to the deli.
Okay, so it's going to be one continuous counter all the way down to the corner there.
Yes.
Cool. Well, that's interesting.
What have you liked, it's being in Tomah, what have you liked the best about maybe owning the Molters, or your whole experience so far here in the community?
Well, it's being able to interact with the people. That's the most fun every day. You get to hear what they like, what they don't like, what they want you to be involved in, and getting involved with some of that. It's fun. I like interacting with locals a lot. I enjoy interacting with our customers quite a bit. It's a lot of fun.
Well, Mark, it's been...
I grew up in this business, so that's why it's fun.
Oh, sure. When you come from a long grocery family.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, okay, well, we're running out of time, but it was great to have you here to share your progress with your store, and hopefully folks will go in and check it out. But the catering for cast and crew has been provided for Marco's Italian and American Grill in Warrens, so enjoy a fun and relaxing atmosphere at Marco's. But first, we want to thank our program sponsors, and we'll be right back.
Hometown News is brought to you by Oakdale Credit Union, Hardware Hank in New Lisbon, The Fun Company Game Room Store, and the Little Cottage Home Decor and More in New Lisbon.
What's the more in the Little Cottage Home Decor and More? Fashion. Shopping is fun at the Little Cottage. Your look and discover more at the Little Cottage Home Decor and More, New Lisbon.
The Oakdale Credit Union has spent decades serving Oakdale, Mauston, and Reedsburg. From comprehensive financial services to reliable mortgage loans, we strive to provide unparalleled care.
I like the warm and friendly atmosphere each and every time I come in. The staff is very knowledgeable and truly cares about its members.
Come and learn more about the Oakdale Credit Union, where we treat you like a member of the family.
At Tomah Health, our rehabilitation team specializes in physical therapy for injuries, chronic pain, post-surgery, and sports injuries.
Here at Tomah Health, I provide quality care with patients by taking time to spend one-on-one.
Tomah Health offers the latest technology and aquatic therapy to improve patient outcomes and ensure a better quality of life.
Our rehab services department truly cares about treating people as a whole and getting them to be the best version of themselves.
Tomah Health offers personalized rehab therapy close to home.
Relax at Marco's Italian and American Grill in Warrens, Wisconsin.
This is Jason Gerke, and this is Lynxx 24, connecting you to the community.
Our next guest is changing people's worlds one healthy connection at a time. So please welcome to the show the avant-garde oil enthusiast and health motivator, our good friend, my good friend, Katie Copeland. Not your good, no, just kidding, no. Just only mine.
Welcome to the show.
Oh,
Thanks,
Katie,
guys.
so 2021, here we are. What's new? What's happening in your store in downtown Camp Douglas?
Yep. Thank you. So obviously I've been able to implement some new vendors in there that have brought some more home decor items, wine racks, meat and cheese board. I don't know how to say that word.
Try to say it, the charcuterie board.
Yeah, that. Good job,
I want to say
April.
chutney, but I know it's not chutney. Right?
Well, meat and cheese board work good too. Usually people know what you're talking about.
Okay.
I'm excited that I'm going to start doing and hosting events on weekends again in there. So just willing to do like a private event if people aren't really open to the fact of possibly other people being in there when they are, but just being able to have and see people in the shop, more people I guess, is an exciting thing to look forward to. And then just obviously there's always new products that I come up with or that I have brought into the store.
Tell us some of your products that you do, that you're selling in your store.
So some of the newer products right now, I have an all-natural deodorant that everybody is liking a lot.
That's good to know. I'm going to come and get one.
Shampoo bars, not fungi. Get it? Not fungi.
Yes.
It's a foot wash and a shoe spray, and it works pretty darn good. Lip balm, and then a paw protector you can use on your dog's feet. So with winter, just to help with the cold, like pavement conditions, or in the summer, hot, kind of helps protect against any like salt that might be on the road or the sidewalks yet.
So it's like a lotion?
It's like a beeswax and...
Oh, coating.
Yeah, so more of like, I'd say a wax than... Yeah.
Protective coating.
Yeah, an extra layer. Kind of like we gain an extra layer in the winter usually.
So how long have you been at your location, and any lessons learned in that process?
Absolutely. So 2 years. It seems like it's been longer than that.
Yeah, like 10.
Yeah.
Well, 2020 was a while.
It was a long year. But yeah, and just mainly, I guess, things I've learned along the way is just doing what you love. I wish I could be there more, and I wish I could be open more to people. I'm always willing to meet people there if they call or message me. And just continuing to want to better the area that I reside and live in, and just giving back to the community is a huge thing for me. And just helping others to better themselves in a more natural or holistic way.
Can you share a story that you've helped somebody? Well, you've helped a lot of people.
Yeah. So I think my main thing is we usually as individuals tend to think of ourselves last. So we take care of ourselves last. You know, I just really give myself credit for listening to people when they come in or when they message me, reaching out to me with a specific cause or issue that they encounter, and just being able to kind of put something together for them, and just really showing care to others and yourself, being a positive, hardworking person, and I just feel that that gives back a really powerful vibration that kind of trickles onto other people.
Right, like you're transferring your energy.
Yeah,
like,
positive energy.
So I'll share a story for my Christmas. I have a lot of women in my family, my sisters and cousins and aunts. And Katie, with some of the beads I purchased, but you put together matching stone bracelets for all the women in my family.
Kept you guys all tied together.
Yeah, so we're all tied together, and I would just get compliments from my cousins and my sister. Wear my bracelet, April. We're all connected. So
they were beautiful.
Are those diffuser bracelets?
Yeah, they're oil diffuser bracelets. So if they want to, you know, amp their game up a little bit more with their vibrations from their crystals and their metaphysical properties, they can add essential oils to it, and then kind of get the perk of the complementary supportive therapies from those as well.
So do you have like daytime open hours now, or now that you're kind of opening up a little bit?
Yeah, so I work a full-time job Monday through Friday. So Fridays right now 5 to 7, Saturdays 9 to 4, and then I'll be kind of switching from Fridays to Sundays coming up in the near future for the market, the farmers market. It'll start back up.
And I know, Katie, you're really on social media a lot. Can you tell our viewers where they can connect with you on the social media so they can see you post beautiful pictures of your products all the time. So tell us about your social media.
Yeah, so I use Facebook a lot. It's the Avant-Garde Oil and Health Enthusiast, Instagram, and then on my Facebook I have an email or a phone number that anybody can reach out to me if they have any questions. Or
so you're on both platforms, like kind of at the same time with Insta and Facebook.
Yeah. I'd say a lot of the same content shared on both. Working on a website, so it's gotta take care of yourself. So you gotta find time to slowly maneuver that in. So,
what's one of your favorite products that you like to make? Because you do a lot of your own homemade stuff.
I like the deodorant a lot. The goat's milk lotion is a lot of people's favorites, and then the African black soap. It's a face wash and body wash. And then I add the anti-aging oil blend to it. So I would say those are two of my favorites.
Are they most complicated to make, or?
No. I just did a magnesium rub. I have a magnesium spray. Everybody's bodies are usually magnesium deficient. So by the time you ingest it, your body and your organs filter it out, most of the time by the time you get the amount you need. So putting it transdermally on your skin to the area of concern or of issue, it's more beneficial.
More exposure time.
Exactly, yeah. The magnesium rub was, you got to hit the instructions very direct. Otherwise, it's
100% accurate.
Oh man, yeah.
Well, we're going to keep talking with you. We're going to be taking a break real quick, and we're going to continue our conversation with Katie on a different subject, the Camp Douglas Farmers Market. So catch us right back.
This hot tub is so relaxing. The stress of the week just melts away.
Hanging out with friends is fun.
And we have so many reasons to get together.
My Traeger grill is the difference between a good
and an amazing barbecue.
The Fun Company Game Room Store
is where the fun begins. What's the more in the little cottage home decor and more? Fashion. Shopping is fun fun at the little cottage. Update your look and discover more at the Little Cottage Home Decor and More, New Lisbon.
The Oakdale Credit Union has spent decades serving Oakdale, Mauston, and Reedsburg. From comprehensive financial services to reliable mortgage loans, we strive to provide unparalleled care.
I like the warm and friendly atmosphere each and every time I come in. The staff is very knowledgeable and truly cares about its members.
Come and learn more about the Oakdale Credit Union, where we treat you like a member of the family.
Relax at Marco's Italian and American Grill in Warrens, Wisconsin.
I'm Major John Judy Hudock, United States Marine Corps. This is Lynxx 24 connecting you to the community.
Well, I look forward to it every year. Joe, do you know what I look forward to every year?
I bet you're going to tell me.
I will tell you. Well, it's the farmer market season. Yes. And we have a special one in Camp Douglas. And continuing our conversation with Katie Copleen, let's see what's up for the farmers market in Camp Douglas, which you are the kind of the sole CEO of that farmers market.
The mayor of the market?
Mayor of the market.
That's funny.
Mayor Katie Copleen.
No, that's not me. That's Earl Ells.
Well, farmers market.
Yeah. Tell us about it. What's going on with it this
It's
year?
going to be our second year. The first year was
Huge
awesome.
Success.
It was awesome.
Huge success.
It's
in the middle
something
of COVID.
people actually could look forward to during this, I hate the word, COVID.
Yeah.
Pandemic.
It was just.
We're all in it.
I know. It's over with, kind of.
We hope.
We're on the men's.
We're on the work. We're on the way out.
But it was fun. It was nice to offer people something to do that they felt, safe. And, we as vendors, we appreciated and respected their distances. It's going to start June 13th this year, and the hours are going to change a little bit. It's going to be from 11 to 2.
Oh,
so midday.
I took I took feedback from vendors and just local patrons that had said, maybe if we could do it a little bit later, just so it would fall right. A lot of people go to church on Sundays, so that's something new. Most of the vendors from last year are returning, and then we have some new ones as well. So I'm excited, and I'm excited because it's been so warm out too. So we had a really neat thing happen this year. I applied for a grant for the farmers market that Compure Financial offered. There were 73 grants awarded, 60 total farmers markets in the states of Illinois, Minnesota, and Wisconsin, and the remaining 13 went to farmers in those same regions. And little old Camp Douglas was one of them.
Oh, congratulations!
Yeah.
That's amazing.
That's huge because it's a nonprofit. So
yes.
The first year, all the signage and a lot of stuff I did was, out of my pocket, which is fine, and my time and effort, and I'm totally okay with that. But the grant money has to be specifically used for marketing, education, and technology. So I have some neat ideas for that. I'm going to have a couple educational days and events for all ages. I want to bring in some local CSAs and 4-H groups to kind of educate people on the whole process, everything they have to go through. I think a lot of people don't understand how much hard work and effort they put into providing us
From farm to fork.
Yeah.
And I this summer had sold bakery.
Yes.
There's a lot of work to bake a cake from scratch and frost it and make it look
delicious.
pretty.
And they're delicious.
I mean, hours. It's not even like, oh my God, it takes forever.
Yeah.
Like, I need a day to make a cake. Anyways.
Well, what kind of vendors are?
Yeah, tell us about vendors.
I mean, the ones that have been going, and then the new ones.
Yep. So we're gonna have obviously produce and vegetables and fruits, some egg vendors, and it's not just farmers market. I mean, the thing with last year is there were so many people that weren't able to go and host events indoors, being with COVID. You can't go and do anything. So ours isn't just the farmers market. It's small local entrepreneurs that have these awesome hobbies that make neat things that I want to be able to offer to the community and to support them, and I want them to do good. So we have glass art, we have homemade cards, baked goods, breads, produce, vegetables, barn wood decor, lots of things.
Was that part of the new items that are going to be coming in? Or?
Yep.
So it's not just farmers market. It's basically kind of like a little vendor market too for all ranges.
Yes.
Describe the location. Where is it at in Camp Douglas?
So it's located right down Camp Douglas, so 129 Main Street. It's part of my back parking lot, and then Royal Bank has been kind enough to let us utilize their parking lot, and then the Village of Camp Douglas has also been kind enough to allow us to use part of the streets on that backside. So
it kind of opens up the downtown area a little bit.
Yeah, and it's right by the bike trail, which is super neat. I mean, the bike trail last year, it was amazing how much bike traffic it had again, you know, because people were looking for things to do outside. It's a beautiful area back there with that bluff in the background, and but the other things I want to do, kind of talk about too, with incorporating the education is a kid shop and learn market day, where they can kind of implement adding and subtracting bunches, rainbow colors, learning about colors in the various fruits and vegetables, numbers and opposites, thick versus thin, light versus heavy, pale versus dark, short versus long, counting coins, small bills, making change, and then health, just, you know, a farmer's market is a key place to really implement your kids' proper nutrition, diet, all the nutritional benefits that, you know, vegetables and fruits give us.
Okay, I'm going to have to cut you off. We're running out of time, but thank you so much for taking time to be with us, and good luck
with
the farmers market. And the congratulations on your grant.
Thank you.
Well, up next, some springtime encouraging thoughts. Stay with us.
What's the more in the little cottage home decor and more? Fashion. Shopping is fun at the little cottage. Update your look and discover more at the Little Cottage Home Decor and More, New Lisbon.
The Oakdale Credit Union has spent decades serving Oakdale, Mauston, and Reedsburg. From comprehensive financial services to reliable mortgage loans, we strive to provide unparalleled care.
I like the warm and friendly atmosphere each and every time I come in. The staff is very knowledgeable and truly cares about its members.
Come and learn more about the Oakdale Credit Union, where we treat you like a member of the family.
Hardware Hank knows you have projects, lots of important projects, from paint to plumbing, electrical, and yard maintenance. We have the area's largest selection of Milwaukee tools. Hey, it's what the pros use. We even have an in-store chainsaw sharpening service. It's time to build your property's value with Hardware Hank New Lisbon.
You've got a lot more going for you with Hank, Hardware Hank.
At Tomah Health, our rehabilitation team specializes in physical therapy for injuries, chronic pain, post-surgery, and sports injuries.
Here at Tomah Health, I provide quality care with patients by taking time to spend one-on-one.
Tomah Health offers the latest technology and aquatic therapy to improve patient outcomes and ensure a better quality of life.
Our rehab services department truly cares about treating people as a whole and getting them to be the best version of themselves.
Tomah Health offers personalized rehab therapy close to home.
You are watching Lynxx 24, connecting you to your community.
Welcome back to the program. It's time for some encouraging thoughts. Well, spring is only 9 days away, and we're going to be talking about spring.
Yes.
Is spring your favorite season, Joe? What's your favorite season?
I like the summertime. I mean, I really like all four seasons because it kind of marks the time of the year, and you know, you spend 3 months in it, and then you're like, you know what, let's go into something new. But coming out of winter, going into spring is always great because the weather is warming up. You can shed some of the coats and the warm clothes, and you can maybe even wear like shorts. But the weather is usually a lot, more mild.
Yes. So encouraging so probably the biggest thing to talk about, encouraging thought, is encouraging people to get outside, go for a walk, get on your bike, get fresh air, get some sunshine.
All that.
And it's that easy, right?
The sun, we haven't seen it for like 3 months, right? Because of the winter. So getting out in that sun, you get that vitamin D.
Absolutely.
And that helps, and that kind of perks up your mood anyways. So.
And well, the big news coming up is daylight savings.
Yes. Is that this weekend?
It is this weekend.
So we are springing forward 1 hour.
Yes, because it's spring ahead, fall back.
Fall back.
And I've heard some stuff that some of our federal government is looking to change that. So we don't have a daylight savings anymore, and we just have, that's it.
Well,
there's some.
I know, because
there's some discussion in the federal, in the House of Representatives.
There's been a lot of debate about it.
Yes, there has been.
But I understand it was set up for farmers, but most people aren't farming. Well, I guess I don't know if I'm sure it impacts the farmers, but
sure.
And then
the spring equinox is coming up.
Yes.
Which is March 21st.
Something like that.
And then change of the seasons. So, what's your favorite activity to do while you're outside
I like to be able to get my bikes back out, so the family can go bike riding and go on that the Sparta Elroy Trail and that sort of thing. That's always fun to do. Get out, just be able to walk around, see the flowers starting to grow back, the buds on the trees, that sort of thing.
You know what I've been doing, Joe, is just on my lunch breaks at school, I go outside and just walk the track.
Yeah.
Out in the athletic, just to get a mile in, just to break up my day.
Just to go.
It feel better already.
Yeah. Well, in essence, you're getting exercise, and exercise is going to benefit your mood anyways, isn't it? So.
Absolutely.
So it's nice is that the weather is going to help get you outside and get you moving and that sort of thing. So that's encouraging.
Yes, it is. Yes. And my favorite thing to do is bike ride too. Ironically, I really was getting into it last summer with COVID and everything. I just would be out riding 10 miles a day, and I really missed it.
10 miles a day. So you can't do that on a stationary bike.
Yes, you can. Oh, I have done that, Joe.
Well, I'm just saying the monotony
it's exhausting,
of it. The monotony of it.
It's hard. I set my little iPad up next to my inside bike, and if I'm watching something or an educational, a lot of cake videos.
Sure.
Okay, imagine that, right?
Yeah.
Baking videos. An hour eats up really fast. Or I will phone call. I'll talk to my sister, my mom while I'm biking. They're like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "Riding my bike." So I try to get, kill two birds with one stone. So using my time wisely.
Well, that's taking advantage of the screen time that you're doing instead of just sitting there like
just get on my bike and moving. Yep.
Yeah, that's one way of incorporating it. That way, my sister actually, she told me, it's like, hey, if you enjoy watching the show and you want to get out and exercise, why don't you make that the reward of watching,
exercise thing.
You get to watch your show when you're exercising.
Okay.
That kind of
that's
thing.
Good.
So.
And a lot of spring cleaning, I bet, right, for people?
Yeah, this is the time where people are swapping out their snow blowers for lawn mowers. They're getting the lawn equipment.
Screens, open your windows, clean your windows, clean your curtains,
outside, inside, changing around your garage, how it's all laid out, and that sort of thing.
Yeah. Feels good. It feels so good to be in springtime, getting there. Well, not officially yet, so.
Well, I think it's because of the warm days that we've had lately. People are starting to get a little bit of a head start, or they're getting antsy for it. So.
Well, we want to thank you for joining your hometown news, where we're connecting you to the community.